Our last home league game of the season, good to end it with a win today.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone knows that we're trying to go unbeaten. That's the aim since we won the league a couple of weeks ago. So we're very happy with the result, and it was a good performance as well.
I think we played today, Graham.
I think we were brilliant today, coming off the back of a tough week, travelling to Finn Harps and then playing Pats in midweek, it was always going to be tough today. Some of the lads played all the games and some minutes in that, but I think from the first whistle we got brilliant, we got pressing, we were winning the ball, we had chances. I had a chance first half, hit the post, so, to come out with a 2-0 win, I think we were comfortable in the end.
So you hit the post in the first half and you managed to somehow block the rebound from Jack.
Yeah, I couldn't quite get out of the way of that. I was coming through bodies and I tried to get out of the way, but I couldn't move quick enough. So I'm sorry for that.
I believe it's your first free kick for us. Talk us through that one.
No, I think I scored one here against Cork last year, the same sort of one. So yeah, I think probably that's the second one I scored for Rovers. But yeah, and obviously it was a great strike, and just tried to keep her on target, and lucky enough it went in.
Superb strike, wasn't it, Alan? What was the view from behind?
Yeah, as Graham said about his own shot, it was a great strike. No, but it really was. I mean, to get it over the wall and to keep it down, to get over the wall, but still so that it's going to come down and still go under the crossbar and go in. I think it was a great strike. So, it doesn't surprise me with his left foot. See it all the time in training. So, great strike.
That's one the fans would have loved had they been here. They would have screamed for that one. Has it been really strange without them, or have you been kind of getting used to it?
Kind of getting used to it at this stage, so many games in. But obviously, when you come back to playing with no fans, we get a great support here, that kind of way, and they drive us on. But at the start, there was disappointing. Obviously, disappointing to celebrate the cup the other night without them. But listen, hopefully, we get to celebrate with them sooner rather than later.
As Graham says, hopefully we do get to celebrate with the fans eventually when things become safe.
Yeah, it's a hard time that everybody in the world is going through at the minute, and obviously, it's disappointing for us and disappointing for the fans that they couldn't be here the last most of the season really, and to be there the other night when we got the trophy, and we know how many people would have been here, especially on Wednesday night to get the trophy, and the main thing is obviously is that people are safe and healthy, and hopefully we can work towards getting back to normality and everybody being safe, and so. But obviously, it would be great if we could celebrate with everybody again.
Aaron Green clinched it first in injury time. Fitting reward. How great was he today and in this season in general?
I think he's been brilliant, and Graham, the two of them have been unbelievable all year, and best strikers in the league by far. And we know that we're going to create chances, and we know that we're going to score goals, and so. We know if we get an opportunity in around the box that we're going to score, and as I say, the two of them have been brilliant. Everybody in the team and the squad has played their part and been really good, and I think we work on finishing quite a lot. Obviously the goalkeepers are working against the strikers and that, and so we get to see how good they are in training, and it's as good as I've ever played against, trained against, whatever. So the quality of the strikers and everybody has been really good, and we've scored a lot of goals this year.
Al came back the middle of 2018. Graham, you were here from the very start, 2017. You've seen this team build from the beginning. It's been a building process, and when do you think this team really kicked on? Was it the cup final last year?
I wouldn't really say the cup final. I think obviously the gaffer was kind of building a squad, and I think going through that previously when I played, it was always that thing. They need a great goalkeeper, and obviously when I left, Al just coming in, and Al has been brilliant, you see, kind of won us, got us the point against Pats the other night, but not just that, his performance overall since he's came in, he's a massive part of the team, be a big miss if Al wasn't playing for us, but for me he's the best goalkeeper in the league, and I think he shows that with his performances.
Al, another clean sheet for you today. As they say, clean sheets wins league, so must be happy with that.
Yeah, that's what goalkeepers want, clean sheets, and I know that I haven't had loads to do this season, and that shows how good we've been defensively throughout the team. The defence obviously, but then defending from the front when we need to, and I know that we've conceded the least, but I'm sure that we've probably had the least shots against as well, I'm sure. So that shows you how good we've been defensively, and we take pride in keeping clean sheets, even if we're 3-4-0 up or whatever. You can hear people on the pitch saying clean sheet and how important that is, and I think that shows in how we defend right till the end. So I think clean sheets gives you something to build on, and obviously we have Graham and Aaron and Dean and everybody else in the team who's going to score goals. So if you keep a clean sheet, then obviously we know that we have a good chance of winning the game.
Shows the strengths of the squad. It doesn't really matter who's in that back three, Lee, Pico, Joey, or the newcomer Liam Scales. They've just got great quality.
Yeah, I think everyone's been brilliant. Liam's been really, really good when he's played as well, and as you say, Pico, Lee and Joey, any of the four can play in the back three and do equally good a job. But we spoke earlier on in the year and we said about how important the squad was, and the people on the bench who maybe weren't playing in a particular game, then when they get the opportunity to show what they can do. And I think you've seen that over the last few weeks up at Finn Harps and Wednesday and today. The ones that hadn't played maybe as much and have come in and have been really good, and that's important to have that competition and desire to play and keep your place.
Bit of a battle between you and Jack Byrne for top goal scorer. I know you've nudged ahead there now, but is that something you'll be thinking about going into Monday?
Kind of obviously there is, I'm driven on trying to score goals, but I don't think it's a competition between us and the team to see who scores as many, and if your chances come and you score the goals, that's what you're there for, but for me, I'm driven on scoring goals. I think during the season I've missed a couple of opportunities, that sort of way, and I've missed a lot of games, whether I was through injury or suspension or anything like that. But listen, it's always good to score goals. Tonight, I think maybe puts me one ahead of Jack, but for me, I'd be trying to go out against Shells and try to score more goals.
Champagne was put on ice for a couple of weeks there. Describe the joy everyone felt that night on Wednesday when you finally got your hands on the trophy.
I think it's obviously a proud moment for every single one of us. Obviously, me personally, it's my first. It's all second with the club. It's something I've always been striving for since I've been at the club, and I think we've been building, and the cup last year gave us that taste of it to go and kick on, and this year we've been relentless, we've been brilliant, we haven't lost yet, and I think we've only dropped 6 points during the whole season, and that tells you something about this group of players. We're all trying to go in the same direction, and I think if it's just a start for us.
That's your third league medal with us. How special was that one?
What was it? Sorry?
That was your third league medal with Rovers. How special was that one?
Yeah, what you said about me joining the club a couple of years ago, and that's what I had in mind. Obviously, I knew all about the club from being here 10 years ago, and how important it was and for the club and the supporters to have the team winning the league, and that was my particular aim, was to get playing and try and contribute in some way and to the team winning the league. I know how important that is, and that's where the team should be, and we've managed to do that now. So I didn't want to retire as well before Rovers had won the league again when I was here, so it was important, if that makes sense. I wanted to make sure that we won the league before I retired, so I'm not going to retire now, but I'm just saying I didn't want us to go on. So, but it means a lot personally, and then what it means to the supporters and everybody else, and it would be good if the supporters could be here, as we said, but I still think it means just as much to everybody, and I think that we're only really getting going with what we can do.
A nice private celebration with the players after as well. You even got the guitar out for the special occasion.
Pretty good to be
I felt a bit rusty now. I haven't played much in the last couple of years, so I was a bit disappointed. I've watched the video back and see where I can get better, so I'll try and improve if there is another opportunity to play again. But it was good fun, and good that we had that we could relax a bit and enjoy it, because it's kind of limited what you can do, obviously, with celebrations and stuff. So it was just good that we had that opportunity to be together and to enjoy being around the trophy. It means a lot to everybody.